What's up, YouTube? It's your boy. Let's go, Brandon. I appreciate all the support, all the love that I've received for the last few days. I'm still trying to do my thing. I'm still trying to get on board with all this and continue to give you guys content. It seems to me like, people are trending more towards hearing the funny stories as opposed to the crazy stories. I'm going to still have a mixture of both. That's just what it is. I'll start getting into my life when I, did what I did to earn my spot in prison. Those kinds of things. I just wanted to get this page up and running first. So far, so good, Today's story, though, is based on a request from a friend of mine that, I haven't seen in a long time. But we used to rage at some college gatherings, and he knows I got some crazy fucking shit that happened at college parties. So he wants to know the best college party story or experience that I had. I wouldn't say that any of them were the best because they're all unique in their own way. Something crazy happened, something different happened, whether it was different people, situation, whatever the case may be. But I mean, I have a ton of those stories. The story I'm gonna touch on today is probably the first time that I got invited to a college party. I was 17 years old, junior in high school. In high school, I'd like to hang out with a lot of the older people, the older guys, the older crowd. I hung out with my class, but I was always around them dudes, the older guys. So when they graduated and ended up going to college, I still kept in touch. It was the beginning of my senior year, end of my junior year, and there was a girl. I'm not gonna mention names and none of this, but she was in a sorority house out in Fort Collins, and she had 4 or 5 of her sisters that were partying that night, and they were going to party hop because they had the opportunity to do that on that specific night. They weren't allowed to hang out with any of the guys from campus, so she decided to invite me, and I invited one of my good friends. I want to say her name so bad, but I can't, bro. But you when you hear this, you know who you are. We decided, hey, it's Friday. We'll be up there. They're going to party again Saturday. We'll just make a weekend out of it. So that's what we did. I went out there. We drove. It's about hour and a half, 2 hours from where we stayed. We got out there, and sure as shit, it's a house full of girls. We're allowed in because we're not any part of the campus or nothing like that. And we go upstairs, and we're starting to talk to all these girls. They're all dressed up. They're ready to go party. The homegirl that I know says, we got to get you guys, on our level a little tipsy, because we're all feeling a little tipsy right now. And we brought our own liquor, but for whatever reason, which I know now, she told me, don't worry about it. We'll take care of you. So what happened was, we're in the kitchen, and it's shot for shot of some nasty ass, I think it was McCormick's vodka. Oh man, nasty. And we're going round for round with them. After 6 shots, I'm like, God damn, the college life is like that. This is intense. 6, I'm already feeling fucked up, and I know I'm not even at that level yet, and they want to keep going. So I had to intervene and say, hey, we ain't in the college life yet. We're trying to, just hang out and have a good time. And okay, one more. So we end up doing one more. And then, my boy's like, hey, bro, I'm already like fucking, I don't know if I can drink anymore tonight. Like, we drank that fast. Like, I'm fucked up. I don't want to be getting sick and stuff. So I pull my homegirl aside, and I'm like, what are we doing? And she starts laughing. She's laughing her ass. I'm like, what the hell is so funny? You know what I mean? Like, and she looks at her friends. They all start giggling in the kitchen. And I'm like, I don't get it. What happened? And each time I let my homegirl pour my shot with my homeboy's shot, she would hand her shot glasses to the homegirl on the back side of them on the counter in the kitchen. And they were filling their shot glasses with water. And me and the dude were sitting there going pound for pound while they're fucking slamming water and we're slamming the alcohol. And at this point, I remember, oh shit, I'm be drunk. You know what I mean? I'm drunk. Because these were double shot glasses, man. And, you know, seven. And we go to the first house. And I remember I couldn't even get out the car. I was like stumbling all over the place. They're all laughing. We end up going to a guy's house. So apparently, if they're with, according to what she was telling me, if they were with somebody that's outside of campus, it's legal if her buddy invites me to the party and I bring them. It doesn't affect them any. So that's what we rolled with, because I didn't remember shit, you know what I mean? So we get in the house and I lose my friend. I'm on the stairs. You know, people are coming up like, damn, this dude's fucked up. He's tossed. He's fucking. And I'm sitting, I'm like, God damn. And I sit on the couch and I remember the homegirl coming over and asking me, you know, you gonna make it? You know, maybe we pushed the envelope a little too much. And I said, of course I'm gonna make it. I'm a soldier. I'm trying to be cool as hell, right? I ain't gonna make it. You know, God and everybody knows I'm gonna make that shit. Like, I was already feeling sick. I was, you know. So that's what happened. We ended up going to another party. They rallied everyone up, rounded us all up. I'm being carried out by a group of girls, and my buddy is not wanting to get up off the couch. So we end up just going, and he meets us over there somehow. I don't know how he got there. I don't remember any of it, but she claims that she had something set up to get him over there. We got to the next house and we're partying with the football team. And I ain't gonna lie, I was fucked up. And we go in the house and they do their thing, they're partying and stuff, and I remember just sitting off in the distance doing my own thing. And I end up meeting some people, and they're at the time this happened, you know, I was into like smoking weed and that kind of stuff. I continued to make a name for myself by drinking, right? I didn't stop, even though I was sick, drunk, fucked up. I did the best that I could to try to fit in, and that's not the route you should go. And anybody that's watching this knows, you know, that's been through that situation. You know, you got to just be you and not focus on what everyone else thinks. And I knew my limits, and I tried to push my limits, and it actually got me in trouble. So the moral of this story, and the reason why I picked this story, is because I ended up branching off from her and her friends, and they were looking for me and couldn't find me. The people that I did meet, I don't think were a good group of people. I don't remember what we did. I know we smoked weed and I got twisted. But where it becomes funny is the next morning. Okay, so everyone's seen The Hangover, you know, they kind of show like a blur of the city lights until the sunrise. Well, that's what I'm gonna try to get you to envision. It's just a night of partying and nonstop. Okay, I get woken up by a cane. What I mean by a cane is an old woman's cane in my face, poking me, asking me if I'm alive. And I open my eyes, I'm like, my head is, oh my God. When I saw the sunlight, I couldn't even open them. closed my eyes and I asked her who she was. And she goes, I'm asking you who you are. I'm making sure you're alive. You're on my front lawn. Where? She goes, you don't know where you're at? And I was like, and she goes, you're naked. You're in your boxers. And I'm like, what? And I had to force myself to open my eyes and look. And sure as shit, I was barefoot, just my boxers on, no shirt, no chain, no watch, no wallet, no phone, no J's, nothing. Everything that I wore that night was gone. And I'm sitting there looking at her and I'm like, please don't call nobody. Can I use your phone? And she's like, you really don't know how you got here, do you? No, I don't, ma'am. And I'm in a bad spot because I don't really know where I'm at. I know I'm in Fort Collins, but I don't know where I am. And she goes, well, you're a little bit farther from the campus than you should be if that's where you were partying. I don't know how I got here. I'm so sorry. If I could just use your landline or your phone. So, you know, this lady was cool. She ended up letting me come in her house. I drank some tea. I got like a robe that she had from, you know, her husband or whatever. And I'm calling everybody. You know, my boy answers the phone. He woke up somewhere that he shouldn't have been. He doesn't even know where he's at. He's got to get back to his car. He's my ride, and I can't even describe where I'm at. So I call my homegirl, and thankfully she answers, and I let the lady talk to her, and she tells her where I'm at. And I mean, when they picked me up, they said, you got gaffled. You know, I don't know where you went. I don't know the people you were hanging out with, but they knew you were gone. And once you were passed out, they just took all your shit. And that's what happened. Took all my shit. And that's why I can't go to Fort Collins, because I got bad experiences out there. Some crazy shit always pops off. I got another story that I'll save, that, you know, a bank gets robbed down the street and they happen to be in an Audi A4 that I'm in with my boy. So when we get to the party, they roll up on us. That's a whole different story, though. I'm going to save that one. But I'm telling you, I got crazy stories in Boulder, too. Again, though, please like and subscribe. I don't want to just talk about all the times where I got crazy and did stupid shit, because I do have those stories, but I also have stories where I, you know, leveled up and became something better. And, you know, I'm hoping that helps somebody. But I did live a life that, you know, was lavish. I was crazy. I did crazy things. I tried to test the limits. There's sometimes I don't know how I'm here, but I'm grateful that I am, and that's where we keep it. So I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe. Continue to enjoy. Tell me what you want in the comment section, man. I'm telling you, just pick something and I'll talk about it, because I probably have something I can talk about with it. You know what I'm saying? So peace. I appreciate y'all.